I'll be going through the answers quickly, so make sure your course book is open and in front of you, and please stop and rewind the video as you need to. So, got your book open in front of you? Are your answers in capitals? Want to know why the answers are the answers? Then let's go. The key to question number 1 is the preposition after the gap of. If we have a look at the answers, we can see that only 2 answers collocate with that preposition, C and D. So what's the difference between C and D? Well, to hear of something simply means that you know that something exists. You don't know anything about that person or thing, you don't know any details, you simply know that they exist. To know of someone or something, however, means that either you have some kind of personal connection with that person or thing, or that you know some details of that person or thing. Here, given the context, the only correct answer out of those 2 can be C. So here for question number 1, the answer is C. The key to question number 2 is the noun which is after the gap, album. What do you do with an album? You make an album and then you want the public to have it, so you've got to what the album to the public? Well, here the answer is A, to release an album. Simple verb-noun collocation. For question number 3, the preposition after the gap doesn't help us to find the right answer because lots of the answers could collocate with that preposition to form a phrasal verb. So we've got to turn to the context. And the context tells us that this person wants to directly get in touch, directly talk to his fans. Well, if we have a look at the answers, there are 2 answers which refer to talking to, B or D. Now they mean slightly different things. In this context, he's not discussing with his fans, he simply wants to talk to them. So here the answer to the question is D, to communicate with his fans directly. For question number 4, we've got to choose the correct answer which fits the context. And the context here is that his album became successful very quickly. So which one of these answers gives us our phrasal verb that we need? The answer is of course C, to take off. If something takes off, idiomatically, it becomes successful very quickly. For question number 5, once again, the context helps us. Here we're talking about meeting someone in real life, meeting someone face to face. If that's the case, we've got a wonderful expression to describe exactly that, and that is to meet someone in person, which is why the answer is A. For question number 6, the context here is that there was something which was available to buy and it's no longer available to buy because everyone has bought it already. So what phrasal verb do we need in order to communicate that message? Well, the answer is C, to sell out. If something sells out, it means that so many people have bought it, no one else can buy it, which just fits the context right here. For question number 7, once again the key here is the noun after the gap, and the noun I'm talking about is lesson. Which of these verbs collocates with lesson? Well, there's only one answer, and that is to receive a lesson. For question number 8, the context tells us that there are a number of offers which are available to be bought, but not all of the fans bought all of the offers, which means that some were accepted and some were refused. So we're looking for a phrasal verb which means the same as refused or not buying or not accepted, something along those lines. The answer is of course D, not taken up. If you take something up, then you accept it. If you don't take it up, then you don't.